even on television, there were people who were also arguing. I saw a senator and a rep member sort of arguing about what they had, what they didn't have. But let's look at the issues. The first is, have we got a clear understanding of why some people are voting against this bill?
Okay.
That's the first thing for me. I'd like to know why someone feels that electronic transmission, that particular, I think it's 52
subsection 3.
Yeah, so why will anyone feel that, okay, this is not good for Nigeria? That's the first thing for me. I'd like to know. Just a question that I'd like to know.
Okay.
Second is, we started looking at using technology to further the process of our elections. So
since 2015.
Yes, cleans the register, the voter register, try to make sure that we can have a chip accompanying how we voted. Even though people are saying we have in the north, majorly in the north, people who do use incident forms. Even in the southwest, people still use incident forms once they are unable to get their chips, read by the reader.
Yeah.
The point is, are we saying we don't want to further the use of technology to advance our electoral process? If there are issues, if we talk about hackers, there is no process without issues. Have we totally solved the problem of manual counting, manual transmission, manual collation? Have we solved the problem wherein it's foolproof?
Yeah.
That we are scared of moving ahead? What is unconstitutional about electronic transmission? Why do I get the feeling that there's a party line, decision making here? Also for me, why are some senators not on the floor yesterday?
28.
In fact, there are states where the three did not come. I want an explanation from the senators in Oyo State, Teslim and Fatai Buhari, why they think that that's the way to go. Do you understand? I also would like to hear from Balogun to tell me why he did what he did. What happened to senators from Ogun State? Remi Tinubu and her people in Lagos voted no. Why?
Big question. I mean, that's a lot that people are asking. But if I would attempt to answer that first question you asked about why certain people feel like electronic voting cannot work in Nigeria and why it's not practicable, particularly the senator from Borno, Ali Ndume, spoke to that. We know the situation with insurgency in the northeast, particularly Borno has suffered a lot. Boko Haram has blown off the transmission lines, bringing power to Borno, and nobody knows as at yet when that's going to be fixed. I mean, they've been having issues with telecommunications as well, because that's one of the infrastructure that the insurgents target each time they go on attack. So I guess for a place like Borno, you can almost see reasons why someone like that would feel like his people would be disenfranchised if electronic transmission of results are allowed. But what is electronic transmission? That's what I want to know. Do we need data? Is it a complex procedure that needs for you to have the most recent gadgets for you to do it?
But Chacha, it's not novel. Let me start by saying that this transmission thing is not novel. You know why? We used it in the Edo election. It was used in the Ondo State election. So there is nothing strange or novel about it. There is nothing. It is to avoid, the delay we usually have in when these people will send the result back to the capital. So we have to wait for somebody from Aramoko Ekiti before they can get to Ado Ekiti, or somebody from Igboho before they can get to Ibadan and bring in the results in a very long spreadsheet. So why can't we leverage? It's a simple thing for me, leverage on technology. So as soon as we are done, you created it in the wards to the local government, send it. Is it by text message? I don't know how to do it. I mean, there's a way to do encryption. Send it to Ibadan. So that while journalists in Ibadan, I don't have to wait till 11 p.m.
arrive with
we're
the
done
papers.
with the election. I mean, so you now see them reading each word when they get to do Agodi here. And then we'll be reading it one by one. So
Yes.
say, I can't see it. All of us will put out the phone and put on the
torchlight, as we've
on
seen
the phone.
in
Can't
the past
we stop
times.
that? Can't we move from that point to something else? Yes, they talk about hackers. They talk about all of those things. Are there not encryptions? Are there not solutions? Is this something that it devoid solutions? Just a question I'm asking. So transmission is. We're not even talking about electronic voting, really. Nobody's talking about electronic voting. We're saying gather all the votes together
And
send
transmit it electronically.
Yes, let whatever is being read in Ibadan be seen in Abuja immediately that they're doing it, so that when it comes to a for example, presidential election, let us be able to put all of this thing together in a matter of hours, days, and then we are done with. Not that we wait for 48 hours before we get the results. So I share his perspective and his concerns. I share it. So, can't we have a hybrid provision for this thing? There was one statement I saw yesterday in that bill. Said INEC should use it wherever applicable.
That was the old version. That was the one.
Isn't that more, all-encompassing?
I was going to get to that. Something that's causing a lot of concern and agitation for people who have reacted to this is the fact that they seem to be annexing INEC and taking away the independence of INEC and, putting INEC under the NCC and the National Assembly.
How does it do that? Now, you're talking about NCC, isn't it? How does it do it? Let me ask these questions as well. Does INEC have power when it comes to security during election?
No.
Does it take away their independence?
No.
Okay, so why are we thinking that if INEC will have to use something that it does not have control over, so does it mean that it should not use it because we think it goes to impugn on his... let me explain myself. It's going to impugn on his independence. So here's my point. If INEC will use internet penetration in Nigeria as part of its process, INEC does not have power over internet penetration. It does not have power over the backbones. It does not have power over the trunks.
Or even know-how.
Or the technology.
Yes.
So it will definitely need an agency to run such backbones. So why are we saying that, it's going to take away the independence of INEC? INEC will need it.
Okay. So, why I feel like there's some argument to be had here, because in the initial amendments that was there, they said INEC would transmit election results electronically where practicable. That was it. So if it was not going to be practicable, at least it would be within their power to consult the NCC and say, help us. But now it seems like the NCC has to sign off on it, and then the National Assembly has to sign off on the NCC sign-off before INEC goes ahead to use it. And for a lot of people, I mean, you asked me if INEC is in control of security. We know how it is with elections, because INEC is not, and perhaps INEC cannot be. We know how unsecure some locations are. People come, they disrupt things, they go away. INEC is completely powerless. So can that also be that lacuna? Can't it be exploited in the same way that other lacunas have been exploited in the past?
What we are doing is, in Yoruba they say that when you have a headache, you cut your head. That's what we are doing. We think that, when we cancel the problem, we just
throw away the baby and the bathwater, like completely.
That's what it looks like.
I mean, there are lots of...
You solve problems. We should think beyond, primordial sentiments. Solve the problem. What problem do we have here? How can we solve this problem rather than throwing it away? There's
a lot of distrust. Maybe that's why it's hard for people to believe and really accept this just for the face value. We've got to go on a break, though. We'll come back. Just so you know, though, we're streaming live on Facebook, and would love for you to join us and leave your comments there. It's facebook.com/Splash FM 1055. We'll be open to your comments, also phone calls and text messages when we come back after this break. Don't go away.
Splash FM 105.5.
Don't worry, Ma. He'll be home on time, just like his dad.
Are you sure?
Yes, Ma. I'm cooking their favorite jollof with Sonia tomato mix. They are here.
Hey, is the jollof ready?
See?
right on time.
Your loved ones will always rush home for tasty meals prepared with Sonia tomato mix.
Mommy, the jollof is yummy.
I wouldn't miss this jollof for anything.
It's so good eating together with a family.
Yes, ma. All thanks to Sonia.
Sonia tomato mix brings you together. Proudly Nigerian.
Wọ́n lọ ṣe àyẹ̀wò nílé ìwòsàn ní jàre ni wọ́n bá sọ fún mi pé àìsàn ibà malaria ni mo ní.
Ẹ pẹ̀lẹ́.
Ara mi ti balẹ̀ láti ìgbà tí mo ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ń lo oògùn tó kó fún mi láti. Ó tilẹ̀ jẹ́ wípé mi ò parí ẹ̀ ó jèrè.
Ṣé yóò mọ̀ wípé kò sí ìwúlò nínú oògùn tá a bẹ̀rẹ̀ tá a lò tán ni?
Mo ní kí n kó pamọ́ ní jèrè nítorí ọjọ́ mi. Ẹ wo, ẹ dákun ẹ fún mi ní fùfún àti ẹ̀fọ́ rírò.
Ọ̀dà náà.
Ìyá olóúnjẹ. Abọ́ yóò kún.
Ìgbà tó jẹ́ pé aláfipamọ́lẹ̀ lọ́kù tá à ń ṣe ń sìn. Kémi náà bá yín fi díẹ̀ pamọ́ torí ìgbà tẹ́bi ọba tún pa yín tó bá yá o.
Báwo nìyẹn ṣe jẹ́?
Kéèyàn má parí oògùn ibà malaria. Ó dàbí ìgbà tó jẹ́ pé téèyàn bá jẹun kékeré nígbà tẹ́bi ń pa. Ibà yìí lè padà wá pẹ̀lú agbára káká. Ọwọ́ oògùn tí a fi pamọ́ òun kò wá nílé ká mọ́.
Ìyá ọlọ́gbọ́n.
Ẹ lọ lògùn tán o.
Èyí kọ́gbọ́ o, ṣe bó ti yẹ.
Ara gbígbóná a máa yíwọ́ o. Bí ènìyàn bá tètè mójútó ní kíákíá, pàápàá jùlọ fún ọmọdé tí ọjọ́ orí rẹ̀ kò tí ì kọjá ọmọ ọdún 5 lọ. Ẹ jẹ́ kí a kọ́kọ́ ṣe àyẹ̀wò fún ìbànú. Kí a sì rí dájú wípé a lo oògùn wa tán pátápátá fún ìtọ́jú tó péye.
Ìkéde yìí wá láti ọ̀dọ̀ ìjọba àpapọ̀ tó ń mójútó ọ̀rọ̀ ìlera àti àwọn èèyàn Amẹ́ríkà.
Car owners them where they worry say you want to repair abi maintain your car without wahala. The king don't come o. Service King Auto Servicing Company where we say them get magic hand to turn your car to brand new with their ogbonge machine plus include personnel wey sabi well. Service King na your one-stop shop for all your car needs. Body work, engine work plus include spray painting and baking with general maintenance. Na diagnosis they go first do before they go begin repair am. Auto spare part na direct from obodo oyinbo dem dey import am. Even sef na inside out dem dey clean car after the repair. Service King tanda gidigba for plot 36 College Crescent Abel Koyejo layout Okeado Ibadan. Dem telewire 091-3538-0000. Website www.serviceking.ng. Service King na dem be king for motor repair.
Fún gbogbo tẹ́ bá ń fẹ́ kẹ́nu jẹ tàbí kẹ́nu mu. Alẹ́zọ̀ limited. Kẹ́tì máa bá.
Gbogbo ọmọ Nàìjíríà kú oríire o. Ẹ kú àmójúbà ilé iṣẹ́ kan àrà ọ̀tọ̀ tó ń bá gbogbo owó ṣe sátírìtì láti dòwò pọ̀. Oríire dé. Ilé iṣẹ́ Alẹ́zọ̀ limited ti wà ń kalẹ̀ láti pín èyíkéyìí ọjà fún gbogbo owó ṣe sàrìtì láti pátápátá. Bíi drinks, ìrẹsì, spaghetti, ọṣẹ lọ́kàn òjọ̀kan, sẹ̀mó, òróró. Bẹ́ẹ̀ sì tó ni. Ohun gbogbo tẹnu jẹ ògbẹ́yìn o. Ìfọ̀kànbalẹ̀ wà fún gbogbo ẹnikẹ́ni tó bá ọ̀dà fún èyíkéyìí ọjà nílé iṣẹ́ wa. Nítorí wípé bí ẹ bá ti ọ̀dà ni ọjà yóò máa kàn yín lára láàrin ìṣẹ́jú àyá. Ó di ìgbà tí ẹ bá tó fojú kọ ọjà tẹ ọ̀dà. Kẹ́ ẹ tó sanwó èyíkéyìí ọjà tẹ ọ̀dà fún. Ọ̀fẹ́ sì ni delivery yín bá dé. Ilé iṣẹ́ wa wà ní South West, Ìkòròdú àti Ìlọrin. Láti ọ̀dà fún ọjà tirẹ̀ pè sórí nọ́mbà yìí 08000253796 tàbí 070025379 ìwọ náà tara ṣà láti bá Alẹ́zọ̀ limited dòwò pọ̀ kí o sì ọ̀dà fún ọjà tó bá ń fẹ́.
My people, this na the tori of Zainab. Na better food she dey chop to take start her day. Come in, show her body with the ogbonge one, the Dior syrup of hemoglobin vitamin B12. She don dey kampe, ready to go.
Joe, Anna.
Good morning, Zainab. That na why she dey shine well for work.
Abeg, pass me the script.
And even for play. The Dior syrup of hemoglobin get vitamin B12 and protein to help fight exhaustion and take. Just knack 2 spoons of the Dior every day, and na so you go just dey sharp. You fit take am direct or you fit mix am with juice. Show say you be champion. Take the Dior.
To be healthy, strong and active, I say. Take the Dior.
The Dior syrup of hemoglobin vitamin B12. Na the power to unleash. Make una read the product leaflet o.
ọ̀rẹ́ kí ló ṣe ọ́ tó ń fapá jánu.
koríko ló kún oko pákí àtàgbàdo mi yìí bí mo ṣe ń tú koríko kan bí ìgbà tí méjì tún wò padà ni.
ìyẹn kì í ṣèṣòro rárá làgọ́n máa yanjú wọn.
làgọ́n bíi ti bó.
làgọ́n jẹ́ oògùn apakòríko nínú oko pákí àti àgbàdo ó sì máa ń yọ àgbẹ̀ nínú wàhálà àti máa roko nígbà gbogbo. fọ́n làgọ́n sí oko rẹ ní kété tàbí lẹ́yìn ọjọ́ kan tí o bá ti gbin pákí àtàgbàdo rẹ kí o wá jẹ̀gbádùn bíbọ́ lọ́wọ́ koríko. owó tí à ń ta làgọ́n ò fani lápòyá o kò sì ní atrazine nínú ó sì rọrùn láti lò pẹ̀lú ìdáàbòbò tó péye. Bayer Middle Africa Limited ló ń pín tó sì ń ta làgọ́n jákèjádò Nàìjíríà. Bayer ìmọ̀ sáyẹ́ǹsì fún ọjọ́ ọ̀la tó dára.
Every day we dey grind, traffic everywhere. The hustle must continue, but not on an empty stomach.
Try the new Gala Classic today. It's bigger, meatier, and tastier. All for 100 naira only. Gala Classic, more to fuel your hustle.
Oga Greg, you want to buy cough medicine again? Why haven't you gone for a test like I advised?
Test? So that the hospital people will say I have COVID-19? No.
How about Oga Greg? Not all coughs mean you have COVID-19. COVID-19 cough and symptoms are different from other illnesses like tuberculosis.
Solomon, why don't you ever stay at your post? Why?
Oga, this your cough. You need to check Amo. When I had a bad cough, Madam told me to go for tuberculosis test. After the cough syrups didn't work, they discovered I had tuberculosis. After the free test, I was even treated for free. Now I'm fine.
Solomon is right. Oga Greg, check Amo. Make you dey sure. Because who no go, no go, no.
Check that cough for tuberculosis.
Check Amo, make you dey sure.
If your cough is more than 2 weeks, it could be tuberculosis. TB tests and TB treatments are free. Just call the National TB Hotline on 3340 for information on where to get the test. This message is brought to you by the Federal Ministry of Health with support from the American people.
Try Ariel. Now your clothes will be cleaner than they've ever been. Ariel is worth it. Well, Ariel is worth it. One wash removes 99.9% germs and eliminates tough stains. Well, Ariel is worth it. Oh, yeah, protect your clothes and your family too. You know how much that's worth to you. Yeah. Ariel is worth it. Well,
Let's turn it up. Turn it up with Big B Live. The 11th edition is coming to Jogger Center, Liberty Road, Ibadan on the 25th of July, 2021. Come join Big B alongside Joe Praise, Chigoze Wisdom, Adeyinka Alashiyori, Timida Kolo, Kayode Oluwayomi Iben, and a host of others as we lift our praises to the Most High. Special presence, Pastor Austin Ologbese. Also featuring Dr. Smile, Woli Agba, Habib Benyin, MC BBO, and many more. You stand a chance to win amazing prizes. Raffle entry ticket is 1,000 naira only. For table bookings and inquiries, call 080-710-40087. Sponsors: Nescafe, MTN, Titan Farms, Capital Inn, Leah, Esther Ajayi Foundation, and You Fit Fly. Mark your calendars. 4 p.m. on the 25th of July, 2021. Come join us for the 11th edition of Turn It Up with Big B Live. We move.
Some people have that special phone number. Sometimes it's the first number you ever had. Or that number that rhymes with your birthday. Or the number that your first girlfriend, Titi, gifted you. Now, imagine having that number taken away from you and giving to someone else, all because your line was inactive.
Oh no.
Oh my, such painful stuff. But guess what? With Glow Always On, that won't happen, because for just 500 naira, you stay connected to the Glow network, even if your SIM is inactive. Now you can really rest easy and never worry about any of that, because Glow Always On will keep your phone number for you. Just dial *777# and select Always On to subscribe.
Give malaria a double punch of artesunate and amodiaquine in a perfect combination. That camosunate, camosunate is anti-malaria therapy. Camosunate, and you will bounce back to life. Camosunate comes in 4 different packs for different age groups. Below 1 year, 1 to 6 years, 7 to 13 years, 14 and above. For a malaria-free family.
Camosunate, effective anti-malaria for all ages. Marketed by Janet Pharmaceuticals Limited.
I pay my bills easily. I'm running things like a boss. Collect a loan with no collateral. Vault is the answer. Vault is the way.
Download Volt by Polaris Bank. That's VULTE. Visit the Google Play Store or Apple Store now. Volt is available to Polaris and non-Polaris Bank customers. Volt by Polaris Bank.
When you hear KFC Rice Bowl, make no mistake, it is not just another bowl of rice. For starters, we dish the first steaming layer of fried rice. Then we add a rich serving of tasty gravy sauce. Then we add the second serving of hot, mouth-watering fried rice on the gravy. And finally, we top it all with our popcorn chicken. That's what you get in the new KFC Rice Bowl.
I bet you want that all-in-one bowl in your hands right now. Walk into any KFC outlet today and enjoy. You can also order KFC Rice Bowl from Junior Food. KFC, it's finger-licking good.
Aha! Capsule pass capsule, my people. Ibu cap capsule, not a pity pain. Whether na fever or body pain, malaria symptom or general pain. Ibu cap go hammer am one time.
Ibu cap capsule get the 3-in-1 power to boost body pain and fever with ogbonge alacrity. Ibu cap get paracetamol, caffeine plus ibuprofen. Ibu cap with power of 3-in-1 is strong past pain.
Ibu cap capsule. Ibu cap capsule.
After 3 days, if your body no better, make you see your doctor. Now, Shalina Healthcare Limited, the market arm.
Love learning. You can love learning. Anywhere, anytime. You can start learning when you decide. Get the best you does to help your kids and brighten the future. Your lesson is the solution for easy learning, no complication. To love learning every day. Download the app and learn for free with your lesson. You love learning, no. Study for why I can echo jump on the go. It's your lesson, no. You love learning, no. Getting better, grace is easy. How when you go, it's your lesson, no.
Download on the Google Play Store and Apple App Store. Also available on web at ulesson.com.
Mommy, my teacher said 90% of my brain will develop by the time I am 5.
Really? What else did she say?
She said I need iron in my food for my brain to grow well.
Oh, very true. And that's why I give you Cerelac Junior every day, which provides half of your daily iron needs.
And Cerelac Junior tastes so good.
Cerelac Junior with Iron Plus. It's all good, Mom.
Hey, my guy, imagine say entertainment na serve yourself. What you go carry?
Oh yeah, now put football. Garnish am with BB Naija.
Wow,
add Africa magic. Then top am with better international shows.
You do like better.
So price to enter GoTV don't low now for inside Biggie Goals promo. GoTV decoder and GoTenna with 1 month max subscription will be 9,500 naira before. Don't reduce to 6,900 naira. See discount from 9,500 naira to 6,900 naira. Now you fit enjoy football, BB Naija, and plenty more. Biggie Goals promo now for you. This offer no go tell. GoTV, love it.
It's game night at the Bensons and everyone's having fun. Then this.
Hey son, what's the matter? You too? No way.
Don't let coughs and the common cold ruin your fun time. Tuxil range of uniquely formulated day and night syrups provides effective relief from cough and cold. Product may cause drowsiness. Tuxil, the job gets done when the cough is gone. If symptoms persist after 3 days, consult your doctor.
Hi, Oni. It's time for Foodco Festival of Savings.
Really?
Oh, yes. Foodco Festival of Savings return with a big bang with an incredible 25% off on winning baskets at an appointed time on your daily shopping.
What?
Other mouth-watering offers include Milo Energy Drinks, 450 grams at 970 naira. 3 crowns evaporated milk, 4 pieces at 780 naira. Malta Guinness can, 330 ml classic, now 875 naira. Coke Fanta Sprite PET, 50 cl, pack of 12, now 1,300 naira. Massive discounts on vegetable oil, wines, chicken, and other festive needs. Also available is free delivery on shopping above 3,000 naira when you shop on www.foodco.ng. Promo runs from 16th to 25th of July 2021. Foodco Festival of Saving. Available in all Foodco stores in Ibadan and online via www.foodco.ng. Offers available while stock lasts. Terms and conditions.
Ọ̀gá Mojí, ẹ tún ti wá ra oògùn kọ́. Kí ló dé tí ẹ lọ ṣe àyẹ̀wò bí mo ṣe gbà yín nímọ̀ràn?
Kọ́ wa sọ pé mo ní kòrò lọ́sibítù. Mi ò lọ o.
Ọ̀gá Mojí, gbogbo kọ́kọ́ ló túmọ̀ sí pé yàn ní kòrónà. Ikọ́ kòrónà àti àwọn àpẹẹrẹ rẹ̀ yàtọ̀ sí ti àwọn àrùn yòókù bíi kọ́ọ̀fì.
Fúnfún kí ló dé?
Ọ̀gá Mojí, ó yẹ kẹ́ ẹ lọ ṣe àyẹ̀wò lórí ikọ́ yìí o. Mo rántí ìgbà tí ikọ́ burúkú kan ń dà mí láàmú. Gbogbo oògùn tí mo lò pátá ni ò ṣiṣẹ́. Bí ìyá ológun ṣe ní kí n lọ ṣe àyẹ̀wò kọ́ọ̀fì nìyẹn. Nígbà tí èsì àyẹ̀wò yóò jáde, àrùn kọ́ọ̀fì ni. Ǹjẹ́ mọ̀ wípé ọ̀fẹ́ ni àyẹ̀wò, oògùn àti ìtọ́jú tí wọ́n fún mi. Mo ti parí oògùn náà, ara mi sì ti yá gágá báyìí.
Òótọ́ ni mú fún sọ o. Ẹ gbé ìyẹ̀wò kẹ́ ẹ lè mọ̀ dájú. Nítorí pé ẹni tí ò lọ kò lè mọ̀.
Ẹ gbé ẹ̀wò ká mọ ohun tí ń ṣe.
Tí o bá ní ikọ́ tó ti lo ọ̀sẹ̀ méjì láìkásẹ̀ nílẹ̀, ó lè jẹ́ ikọ́ ife o. Ọ̀fẹ́ láyẹ̀wò àti ìtọ́jú ikọ́ ife. Fún àlàyé ibi tí o ti lè ṣe àyẹ̀wò ikọ́ ife, pé nọ́mbà kan sí orílẹ̀ fún ìtọ́jú ikọ́ ife ní 3340. Ìkéde ìwá látọ̀dọ̀ ilé-iṣẹ́ ìjọba àpapọ̀ tó ń mójútó ètò ìlera pẹ̀lú àtìlẹ́yìn àwọn ará ìlú Amẹ́ríkà.
Ṣolówó nínú àkáǹtì rẹ̀, ṣó fẹ́ gba díẹ̀ nínú rẹ̀. Ṣàlọ́ṣe cardless withdrawal. Ọ̀dọ̀ àwọn mọ́mọ́ agent. Ọ̀dà àǹtí káàdì rẹ̀ dà. Mo ti gbàgbé rẹ̀ sílé. Kówó rẹ̀ láì ní káàdì lọ́wọ́. Ọ̀dọ̀ àwọn mọ́mọ́ agent. Ìgbàkúgbà tó bá nílò owó. Ṣùgbọ́n káàdì rẹ̀ ò sí nítòsí. Ṣáàtì ṣe cardless withdrawal. Ọ̀dọ̀ àwọn mọ́mọ́ agent. Mọ́mọ́ agent yóò. Ṣáàtì ṣe cardless withdrawal o. Ọ̀dọ̀ àwọn mọ́mọ́ agent.
Ní báyìí, o lè gbowó lọ́wọ́ èyíkéyìí aṣojú Momo tó súnmọ́ jùlọ. Kódà tí káàdì gbowó ò bá sí lọ́wọ́ ẹ, ṣáà ti tẹ *223# láti wá Momo agent tó súnmọ́ jùlọ.
Momo agent kò léwu, ó yá gan, kò sì ní wàhálà.
Tolú, báwo ni ìrìnàjò ẹ̀? Ilẹ̀ Haúsá dùn. Mo jẹ oúnjẹ kan tó ń pè ní dambu ìṣèkáfá níbẹ̀. Ọ̀rẹ́, adùn àti tasọ́sàn ẹ̀ lárinrin.
Oúnjẹ ti délẹ̀ o.
Láìdé, oúnjẹ yẹn náà ló ṣe. Ó tún dùn jù yẹn lọ. Báwo ló ṣe sè é? Ìsebẹ̀ ọ̀ngà. Òun ni ìsebẹ̀ tó o nílò fádùn àti tasọ́sàn tó lélẹ̀. Dùn àwọn tó fẹ́ràn nínú pẹ̀lú oúnjẹ aládùn nínú ilé rẹ̀.
Onga, Mama's helping hand.
We're not gonna cuss at you. We're not gonna yell at you.
We're just gonna give you the best of information and entertainment that everyone can agree on.
105.5 The Splash.
Morning Splash.
Morning Splash.
Morning Splash.
Well, thank you so much for staying there with us. If you've just joined us, this is Splash 105.5 FM, and it's Friday's edition of The Breakfast Gang coming together.
Yo.
Oh, yeah, I didn't mean that. Plus, we've got the rare pleasure of having Michael Olatubos to join us in this conversation. Good morning.
I'm very fine. Good morning.
Good to have you.
So, apparently, he was so touched by an argument.
You have to come into the studio.
So, Michael, I'm just going to let you expand on your line of reasoning as regards Senator Alindume's thoughts, and then we'll open the phone lines.
When I was driving to the office this morning, I heard your explanation of Alindume's argument, and I find it very rather simplistic and something that is too rustic for the Nigeria of 21st century. Number one, the number one thing I want to say is this. These people at the National Assembly have just succeeded in voting us back into the 17th century. And it will shock you that many of them went to Harvard, many of them went to Oxford, many of them went to, all these universities abroad in Europe and America. And you
but
think
aren't you being too dramatic? Taking us back to the 17th century. I mean, we're still using card readers. That's some form of electronic voting, right?
And that was not the 17th century.
Yes.
Okay, I would say partially 17th century. But you see, it's a couple of questions. Number one, Alindume was saying that you would disenfranchise his people in Borno because Boko Haram had blown up the telecom networks and the rest of it. So the number one question is, when the people in Borno State, about almost 2 million voters voted in Borno State, what did they use to accredit them?
Card readers.
Card reader. That is electronic, right?
Yes.
Okay. So does the card reader, so the second question is, does the card reader use the regular networks that we use? all these internet and telephone networks.
I think the answer is no.
The answer is no.
Okay.
So what network were they supposed to? What network were they using?
Is it possible that they don't know these details?
Oh wow! Alin Dume is I think it's okay. Is the committee chairman on the army. Yeah,
yes.
Okay. So I wanted to say something else. But the question is, if the card reader was not truncated, even with the blowing of telecom masts, then the card reader is also, you see, we are underutilizing the card reader really. Because if you go by Guinness interview with Shimbadoye on channels, years back, the card reader is the tool for transmitting of the results. It's not as if you are going to carry an extra box. It's not as if you are going to carry, floodlights for the card reader to work. It's not as if you are going to hold one network. So you are going to partner with one telecom network of all these major networks that we have and say, okay, we want to transmit results. It is still the card reader with the satellite network that it's using that will be used in transmitting the results. So why the noise about why vote down the electronic transmission?
We don't have so much time, but
that's my argument.
Maybe we will discuss this at another time.
Yeah.
But I'm concerned about those who were absent. I'm concerned about how they also voted. Look, imagine Stella Odua, Theodore Oji, Ike Kwemadu, Pandegi Fayuba, Tokumba Abiru, Tolu Odebi, Ibikunle Amosun, Leka Mustafa, Teslim Folani, Buhari Abdul Fatai, Aliyu Amako, Ibrahim Shekarau, Lilian Ekwini. To ask Teslim Folari and Senator Buhari Abdul Fatai to tell us why they were not at the plenary.
Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning to everybody here.
Charles from Yana Church, welcome. Please go ahead.
Good morning, Mr. Mike.
Good morning, Charles.
Long time. Okay. I think, we should be aware of something. It's not because someone is mentor and you have knowledge about anything. They might be ignorant of the issues of this electronic transaction. But the issue is, do they really consult their constituency before they went to vote? But even some people in their constituency might would educate them on the advantage of this electronic transmission. But that apart, you have to really look at the candidates that are coming out to contest for election. And then the monetization of the electronic electionary process in Nigeria. Those are very important. Because these are the things that will determine who become and manage the affairs of the country. Thank you.
All right, Charles, thank you very much. He says it's important, and I think it's true. We don't pay as much attention as we pay to House of Assembly, or even National Assembly elections as we do to governors and the president.
Exactly.
Hello.
Good morning, Chacha, Michael, and Oluwaseun Makinala.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning, sir.
I'm Aladelaja from Iwo Road.
Nice to have you.
I've been enjoying your discussion all along. I've come to a conclusion. Nigeria will not work because of distrust in one another. The Hausas don't trust the Yorubas don't trust the Igbo, and there is subtle hatred among ourselves. Not until we promote unity. And nothing is being done to promote unity. All these systems and policies that they are bringing that are contradicting one another is just as a result of distrust. It's just as a result of fear. Why are we going to be afraid that somebody is a Christian who wants to rule Nigeria? Why are we going to be afraid that somebody is from Igbo land who wants to rule Nigeria? Why should we be afraid that somebody is an Hausa man who wants to rule Nigeria? We call Nigeria without a Nigerian mind. We don't have a love for Nigeria. We don't have a love for unity. We don't have a love for development. That is the bottom line. And this is what has brought a lot of all this imbalance all over, in policy, in ideas, in ideology, in everything. And not until we really promote this nation on love that we can move forward.
Thank you very much, Reverend Koye. We appreciate your comments. And that's all the calls we can take this morning. But I think this drama is going to continue, at least in the House of Representatives, because today the NCC and INEC are supposed to make an appearance and help explain. Do you think it's going to make any difference? Or this is just part of the whole shenanigans?
I don't know. I mean, when Tambuwa is already saying that Section 78 of the Constitution provides that the registration of voters and the conduct of elections shall be subject to the direction and supervision of Independent National Electoral Commission, and he's arguing that asking NCC to come help them is subjecting the powers to annex power to under the NCC and impugn on their independence.
I thought that if INEC needed any help, they would ask by themselves. Exactly. Not that the National Assembly will
impose upon them to ask. We have to go. Thank you very much for being a part of our show. We hope to do this again next week, Friday. And Ronnie will
still
be
have
here.
PIB. We have not done PIB. We are looking at PIB. We have,
we have to go. Enjoy the rest of your Friday. My name is Charity Jerome.
I'm Oluwaseun Makinla, and this is
Michael Olatunbosun.
Good morning.
Splash FM 105.5.
From the top of the Fisher Building. This is
Detroit's number one hit music station. Splash 105.5 FM. Your